do a quick 1, 2. You know me. I'll come in, I'll come out, do a quick 1, 2. We're going to talk about a few different things. One being Travis Scott gifted Dawn some shoes. And for him, that might have been something that's plot planned for media attention, clicks, and views, or to definitely do a good deed. I'm seeing that the picture is really fuzzy, but that's okay. I'm going to check my sound, so please allow me a moment to check my sound. Press 1 if the sound is muffled. Press 2 if the sound is okay. Press 1 if the sound is muffled. I think it's okay. So yeah, we're gonna allow a few people to come in. As we do that, we're going to play the disclaimer. So let's get into it. So thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share if you care. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's on Instagram, what's on Twitter, what's going on in the news around the world. Copyright disclaimer: under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by a copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And have a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. So there's the message. What we're going to get into, we're going to allow a few people to come in. We're going to allow a few people to come in. I hope everyone's having a great day. We are going to talk about Travis Scott, and we're also going to talk about Kanye. Has Kanye gone a little too far? Has he gone a little too far, everybody? Because at this point, people are calling him out in regards to how he speaks, what he's speaking on, his different beliefs, and I don't know. Today I was shocked. Took care of a lot. Got a lot done today. Feel great about that. I came I was out and then I was listening to no, I was actually home and I was listening to Kanye in the most recent interview. Now, mind you, he did an interview, and I think this is all playing out. Maybe the interview was an hour, half hour, whatever. And he's been talking music. And then you find more clips, and he's talking about how he feels about Drake, how he feels about music industry, and how he feels about something else. And we're going to get into that. But we're going to get into a few different clips and then kind of go from there. It's sad that this is going on. It's sad that this is playing out. It's sad that, he has children. Let's be real. He has children and he has to be careful. Okay. So it's playing okay. He has to be careful what he says and what he does, period. And if he's not careful what he says and does, that's not just falling under him being a grown man and speaking what he wants to speak. It's okay to conversate with your friends, but when you get into the media, you get into interviews, you say XYZ, many people question, does he care about others? And I say that because sometimes when we question Bianca's outfits, we question, why would you want your woman to be out without undergarments? Excuse me? Where's your undergarments? Why would you want people seeing that? Why would you want her sitting on stuff? Hello. For women, we're like, yuck. You understand what I'm saying? I get that you want to press the envelope of she's your muse. You want to put her in something nobody else is wearing. I couldn't even get with the stocking things because stockings cost what? $5? At Walmart, maybe $3. You get the good ones. You paying $10, maybe 15. You had her in stockings for the first 2-3 months. And then you see Kylie trying to copy her slightly. Then they say, oh, Bianca's wearing a white dress. She's getting inspiration from Kim. Please stop that. Kanye is not trying to make her look like
Kim, he's trying to make her look like something that nobody else is doing. And I may do a video on that because there's a lady that called him out. I may do a video on that. But yeah, prayers go out to Bianca because now I told y'all there was a situation ship where I'm not certain what happened at Disney World. Because remember, he looked happy, he looked at peace, and that was trending. You got to be careful of certain news that's out there because whenever he's happy, he's at peace, something always happens from different media sites. I've been reporting on it for a good 2 years, for sure. Whenever he's happy, he's at peace. Somehow, some way, that get ruffled by foolishness. Now, whether the situation did happen with Bianca, if a man accidentally bumped into her, the police will investigate that. Did he pick the wrong twin? First off, when you have an altercation or a situationship, you don't know who bumped into you. One dude might have been wearing gray, one dude might have been wearing red, and Bianca would have said it was the guy in the red. So that whole situationship, and there's a lot going on in regards to the K's and the J's. So it could be media attention, media distraction, because they'd rather have the media on him and all eyes on him versus all eyes on them. So there's conversations about Chris, Corey, Diddy. There's conversations about Kim, Chloe hanging out with Diddy. There's conversation about them being at the party. Mind you, there's parties that happen all over. They're stating it's the late night parties where it's concerned. People can say, yeah, I went, but I left early. That's insinuating you feel that things happen late at night. I don't understand why people aren't catching that. Yeah, you could have gone. Many people have probably gone, but they left early, or I was only there for an hour. Anyway, Kanye has said a lot of concerning things, and we're going to get to everything that's been said. Ooh, that's popping up. And that's popping up because I'm using this phone instead of my other phone, and it don't pop up like that. So let's go on and get through the video. Kanye, in his interview, he had a lot to say about Drake. But let's get to this video in regards to Travis. I think he's using it for media attention, clicks, and views. Everyone, please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. I'm going to show this video. He gifted her some shoes, and we get it. He's celebrating. They won the championship. She's a really nice basketball coach. We get it. But you got to be careful with people that's not painted in a good light and utilizing you to help in regards to their image. He's been known to give. He has. But when you think about everything that happened with Astro World, he's feeling like he's not responsible. You know, it was security, it was the event people, whatever. The biggest thing is when they said stop the show, when people, and this is the one thing people forget. People walked up to him and tried to tell him what was going on, and he pushed them away. People forget about that. People forget that Kylie posted the picture and in regards to the ambulance, and then it was a post and delete or something like that. She posted that. But the biggest thing is they were trying to say Kendall wasn't there, and we saw pictures of her dancing and having a good time, and they got them out of there while people were struggling and passed away. And see, the biggest thing is there's media that don't really talk about Travis and Tristan Thompson like they talk about Kanye. We're not silly. We're not silly. There was something I was watching last night, and it talked about how some of these famous people will put out fake stories to distract you away from what's really going on. And I see that now that I make videos, I see that. So when that came about, that there's a such situation that Bianca and Kanye went through, I said, hold up. He looked happy. Wait a minute. Something about to happen. And it did. It did. Same thing when he was with Shani Jones. They were at a basketball game. He was all smiles. The next day, I don't know what transpired, but they were at work. They were at work. And I don't know if it was the Pete situation or the North sitting on Pete lap or it was the tattoos. It was a mess. But you know what? They said, Kanye, you wanted that girl. You got that girl. What did Cat Williams say? We should make fun of him in regards to what he is doing. We've seen that he's been in this situation. We've seen it. But he decided to marry that girl. He decided to have children with her. He's dated other people prior to Kim. But let's get through these clips, y'all. But that's him. Okay, we have this Drake situation. Kanye's something else. He's something else. And I'm about to play the clip so y'all can hear what he had to say about Drake. And it's better for me to play it from this phone than my other phone. That way y'all could fully hear it. If I was to play it from the other phone, y'all couldn't hear it. But yeah, Kanye's a trip. And I had to do this video. I was about to relax and chill, but I said, nope, I gotta have it in my memory bank. I gotta do a video on it. And I do my videos like this because it's just easier than me doing the video the other way. Whoever that was, can you close my door for me? Okay, so let's get to this video clip. I don't think they heard me. I'm about to get through this video clip. Just be patient with me. And we're going to hear what Kanye had to say about Drake and how he feels about him in the industry. Mind you, Kanye's been speaking out about the people in the industry for a while. Who just came in? Close the door for me. I'm recording. They still can't hear me. All right, I'm about to pull this video up. I think the wind blew my door open. Okay, we're about to play this clip.
Rich baby daddy is like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy, Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian.
So all of his streams in the number ones is controlled by someone named Lucian.
Allegedly.
Well, Lucian worked for people who control the banks in Africa. They say rich baby daddy is like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
Wow.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy, Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian.
That's his thoughts, not mine. That's his feelings. That's not mine. That's his opinions, not mine. Don't have anything to do with. Let's talk about it. Media 21. Like we said, all comments are alleged, entertainment purposes only, and we wonder if everything's cool with Kanye. If everything is cool with him. Now we get, when you think back of all the videos that Kanye did 2 years ago, people are finally saying, oh, he wasn't wrong about that. Oh, he wasn't wrong about that. Oh, Kanye told us about that. Oh, this is what's going on. And now people are seeing that some of the news people are even saying this is what's going on. So I can't confirm or deny if Drake is connected to that person, but that's Kanye speaking out. Let's get to the next clip because there's a bunch. Okay, this is him in the interview, and he's talking about how he feels about Drake and what's going on. And even with this, I can't even support everything he's saying. Let's go to the neighborhood talk. Kanye said a lot today, and I don't know if Kanye is doing this or saying this because other guys are trending about music. I don't understand why he's doing what he's doing. I don't understand it. Hold on. So let me go in.
What happened after that?
Just give me a second. Okay. So we're going to talk about what he had to say. Sorry, it's a little blurry. It's working. It's working with me. Normally I have my table set up, but I just woke up and we're going to get through these video clips and we're going to listen.
Daddy is like Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucian and Universal.
That's alleged. That's the video I just played.
He's like, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled.
Let's get to the next clip. That's the one I just played.
Yeah, did the Hoover concert together. Me and the rest of the world thought y'all were back cool. What happened after that? Like, what happened after that to where y'all didn't? Because I thought once that concert happened,
it cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job to go against God.
Wow.
And it cuts his soul.
Yeah.
So it's his job to go against God. So who is he calling God? Are y'all catching that? Are y'all catching that? Are y'all catching that? And then you have to remember what he said 2 or 3 weeks ago when he was with Big Boy, and he did a video in regards to he was upset with the man above for not responding to him, and he feels that he should be responding to him. Now we already know the old saying, he may not come when we wanna, but he right on time. He feels that he should have a better connection. And is that why things seem different? Because you remember before he got a divorce from Kim, Kanye still have Sunday service, right? Now it's almost like he shifted to such a whirly situation to where it's just because you had the situation with Kim and Pete, and people not allowing you to go to the party, and famous people weren't helping you get to the party. Remember what Jason Lee said. They wanted to make him look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They wanted to make him look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yes, they wanted to make him look cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs while they were going through that divorce. Prior to the divorce, they were helping him, doing his PR. He even talked about, you know, as he's made investments, if any of that is laundering. Remember that? So let's get to this. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, did the Hoover concert together. Me and the rest of the world thought y'all were back cool. What happened after that? Like, what happened after that to where y'all didn't? Because I thought once that concert happened,
it cuts Drake's soul. It's like he signed his soul to the devil to not be cool with me, to have to, like, this is his job to go against God.
Wow.
And it cuts his soul.
Yeah, did the Hoover concert together. Me and the...
Now, when he says go against God, is he trying to say he is that? Or he's trying to say in the religion situationship, that's how he feels that he is not having a relationship with the man above. I just know he's not calling himself God, but that's kind of what it sounds like. But he like to twist things around, say different things. And let me say something to y'all. Do y'all see that beeping thing right above? They say that your iPhone takes several pictures of you at a time. I'm gonna try and cover that up some more. But yeah, that's annoying me. But yeah, they say that that's several pictures being taken at all day long. So let's cover that up a little bit better. Okay. It's still beeping. Let me see if I can do one more piece. That's gonna drive me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But yeah. But anyway, let's continue to get to this situation and through it. Um, Let me see if this will do it. But yeah, there's just a lot going on with Kanye, and many people have different things to say. Many people still support him. Many people still ride for him. They're here for whatever he's got going on. So let's get to the next clip, because this is the one that's concerning, and I don't think I'm gonna play it from here. The guy had asked him about if him and his wife wanted to pick someone to have a 3-part situationship, who would they pick? Go watch what he said on the Neighborhood Talk. Go watch what he said. It's concerning because then it becomes so disrespectful. The K's and the J's is probably shaking their head that Kanye is back at it again. Making comments he should not be making, saying stuff he should not be saying, doing stuff he probably shouldn't be doing. Let's get to this part.
Who called who?
Pluto called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we went through the creative process, adding the chords and called the hooligans, called them out in London to get on the joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake. Yo, we were not excited, we was energized.
For the elimination of him, Kanye's something else, y'all. Somebody need to check on that man. Let's get to these next clips. I'm going up today. Okay, so Drake, you can read that. There's been a lot that's been going on in regards to these diss tracks. I'm not getting involved in none of that. I'm sorry. I watch Armand to give me all my music cues. I watch Armand to tell me what's going on in regards to the music industry. So y'all want to hear musically what's going on? I check Armand. Armand is funny. He gives the tea. He tells who's working hard, who's taking a back seat, who is using the same old. That's who I listen to. So let's get to this. And then this is just what I just talked about in regards to what Kanye had to say about Drake. Now, this is his thoughts and feelings. That don't mean I approve. I don't agree. That just means that Kanye is on one. And what do we mean Kanye is on one? I'm gonna pull it up. What does we mean? What do we mean when Kanye's on one? And then, as you see, that how many people liked what was said. Y'all saw that, right? So let's get to this. Was what I just played.
How did this even?
Oh, yeah, Pluto called me. I went to the studio, laid that, and then we went through the creative process, adding the chords and called the hooligans, called them out in London to get on the joint. And, everybody was very, very excited about the elimination of Drake. Yo, we were not excited, we was energized.
And he's talking about the elimination. And remember, like he said, they were cool. What happened all of a sudden? Let's get to the next clip. This is the disrespectful one, and y'all can see what he said. I'm not okay with that. But y'all read it. I ain't say it. But Kanye's being disrespectful to our first lady, Mr. Obama's wife. And a lot of people are not going to like it. That's why I didn't repeat what was said. But as I just showed it, you could see. So I'm just seeing how fast I zip through that. I'm checking the screen. But yeah, I'm kind of concerned about Kanye. I am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really concerned about him. What he's saying, what he's doing, and how he's moving. Okay, so let's get to this Taylor Swift issue. Many people are talking about Taylor Swift, saying what she had to say to Kim and giving her peace of mind and basically just, rekindling what was said. Now, will Kim ever apologize? I don't know. Do people feel that she should apologize? Maybe. Will she ever apologize? Probably not. But the biggest thing is they've been going back and forth for what, a good 8 years, 10 years? Taylor's in a happy place in a happy relationship. Kim is trying to figure it out. And as we've seen that Kim was trying to date Odell, but then there's alleged allegations going around about Odell. He just got traded from the Baltimore Ravens, and he's probably, looking for a team. So he don't want his name tied to a bunch of stuff because the K's and the J's name right now is in the media. The K's and the J's are trying to do everything they can with their PR team, trying to talk about Kim has this project. I'm not even gonna mention it because I don't really support, different people about what they got going on. But she has different projects that's coming out. You can support, you can choose to support, that's on you. But yeah, there's that situation. And then many people have talked about she changed the name. And, many people are like, good for you, Taylor, for speaking up. You went through a lot. They put you through a lot. And now you have a good man that's famous, that does well on his team. And you wanted to present some music because you have to remember, and people are like, why is Taylor saying something? You have to remember, she tried to tie her name to Taylor around the football season. I can't remember exactly what was going on, but she tried to tie her name to Taylor. So now Taylor's like, I'm done with it. Leave me alone. Please leave me alone. And then she's trying to bring, Taylor is basically saying, you let your child hear a song that they wouldn't have looked up unless you let them hear it. And then I guess they're trying to say one of their children, Kanye and Kim's children, are basically saying nobody listens to her anyway. So now the K's and the J's are bringing the children into it. Is this the downfall? Is this the end of an era? Is this, where you guys wanted the fame, you got the fame, and just as with everything that's going on, did you overexert yourself with your PR team in wanting to be this famous? Taylor's or something else. And then we talked about Scott in regards to him losing weight. So that's I'm gonna end it there. In regards to thanks for tuning in. Please like the video as you're coming in. Please like the video as you're coming in. I talked about Scott. He's been losing weight. Many people have been concerned about him in regards to his weight loss. It's being said that he's trying to meet with a nutritionist to try and get his weight back up, make sure he's healthy in mind, body, soul, and spirit, and he's getting the nutrition that he needs. Because you can see recently, when you look at a person's picture, you can see if they look okay or if they look not well or if they look, like something's going on. And many people have been speaking about Scott and if something's going on. So, well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Don't forget to like, to comment. Let me know how you feel about the hot topics and let me know how you feel about Kanye. Are you guys concerned about Kanye? Do you think Kanye is on one? And what does that mean? He's just on another rant to tell his side. Is he doing what he's doing because a lot of other famous guys are talking about their music? You got diss track in regards to Chris Brown and Quavo. Chris Brown has said a lot. Chris Brown has, said what he had to say about Quavo. Then you have Jill Scott that's supporting Chris Brown, and people are going in on Jill Scott for supporting Chris Brown. Everyone understands what happened in regards to Chris Brown, and everyone understands what happened in regards to Quavo. Both situations are concerning. Real talk, when you think about it. And I did see a video in regards to Rihanna showing support to, I think she was, play this though.
That Kim is still being shady, specifically by choosing to post this picture for Kourtney's birthday. And along with the maybe shady photo, Kim wrote, "Happy birthday, Queen Kourtney. There's no one on this planet that I've spent more time with and have all the same memories with growing up than you and I. Sharing a room and friends and cars and our lives together for 4 decades has been the most magical journey to have you by my side. I love you and I can't wait for another 45 years together." But now let's take a look at the comments. Someone said, "Kim, out of all pics, come on. Now, Kimberly, you know you were shady for this pic. Now you know she's not going to like this photo. Laugh out loud. It's her birthday, Kim. Kim knew what she was doing." But you know who loves it? Travis Barker. Here's the thing. Could Kim have chosen a better photo? Maybe. But honestly, I think Kourtney would be fine with this photo because Kourtney has been very vocal about her postpartum body. On their recent trip to Turks and Caicos, she had even posted this to her story. And she said, "Your body is beautiful at all stages. During pregnancy, as we are glowing and growing. Postpartum, as we are healing and shrinking. And then the period I find the hardest as our bodies are still adjusting. The pressure put on us to bounce back when everything is new and different isn't realistic. Life is beautiful. You are beautiful. It's just a little reminder for me too." It may be Kourtney Kardashian's birthday today, but fans believe that Kim is still being shady, specifically by...
And we understand Kim wants to be in the limelight. Kim wants to look better than everybody. It's almost like Kim is the type of friend that she'll be the skinny friend, and some of her other friends might be a little bit heavier weight, not a lot of makeup. You want to look like the pretty one. There's people that are out there. But there's people that are out there, they friends are just really cool people. But she likes to shade people around her. And I think people are calling it out and people are kind of tired of it. And you can call it what it is, but you figure Kourtney got in the picture, so maybe Kourtney was fine with it. But the biggest thing is Kourtney seemed happy at peace. She's the one sister that's married, got a man that loves her, and her kids love and appreciate her. Kourtney don't play about herself, her man, or her kids. She's not seeking to push them into the fame and the limelight like some of the other people are. So well wishes in regards to that. Let me see if there was something else I wanted to do. Yeah, I'm not certain if the show or when the show is coming back. I've been hearing different things. If it is due back on Hulu, it's back on Hulu next month. Will you be watching? Note it in the comments. Will you be watching the Kardashians if they come back next month? Will you be watching? Does Kim need Courtney to have some relevancy? Because everybody likes Courtney. She's the moment. She's quick wit. She's funny. Courtney is funny. She really is. And Kim's more serious but tries to be funny, but Courtney's naturally funny. So I think that a lot of times they try and pair up Kim, Courtney, and Chloe. Where was Kylie and Kendall for Courtney's birthday? Is that not interesting? Whenever they're trying to push the media, they'll try and put Kim, Courtney, and Chloe together to try and change the narrative of whatever the K's and the J's have going on. And now that Courtney's married with a good man that loves and appreciates her and her children, is Kim is seeking that same thing. I saw a video when she was talking about Kanye and him being, remember he lived out of town from her, and she was like, I shouldn't have to go through this. I shouldn't have to live away from my husband. You know, he goes from city to city away from me. I shouldn't have to live like this. And then here we see that Kanye's with Bianca every day, holding hands, having a good time, all smiles. So makes you wonder and think that Kanye was just getting tired of the relationship. He wanted to live by himself. He wanted to be by himself. And then you have to remember, Kanye's dated several people after Kim. Kanye dated Shani Jones. He dated Julia Fox. Julia Fox. And then, of course, he married Bianca. So Kanye has no problem getting somebody to love him, spend time with him, and be with him. Now, Kim's having a little bit of trouble, but well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Like the video, guys, as you're coming in. It lets everyone know we're live. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you care. And everyone, have a great day.